She loved me anyway. I had nothing. No money. No car. No job. No home of my own. I was just a man with dreams. But dreams do not feed the stomach. Dreams do not pay the rent. I met her on a rainy day. She had a red umbrella and a warm smile. I was sitting outside a bakery, hungry and wet. She stopped and looked at me. I thought she would walk away. But she smiled again. "Are you okay?" she asked. I nodded. I was not okay. But I was used to hiding it. She looked at me for a moment. Then she gave me a sandwich. "You look hungry," she said. I took it with shaking hands. "Thank you," I said softly. She sat beside me. We talked. Her name was Lily. She was kind. She didn't ask many questions. She just listened. That was the start. I had nothing. But she loved me anyway. We met every day. She brought food. I tried to make her laugh. She told me stories. I told her my dreams. I told her I wanted to be a writer. I had written many poems and short stories. But no one had read them. She asked me to show her. I was shy. But I gave her my notebook. She read it slowly. Then she looked at me. "You are a writer," she said. "No one wants to publish me," I said. "They will," she said. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Weeks passed. She helped me find a small job. I cleaned a shop every morning. It was not much, but it was something. One day, I said, "I want to marry you." She smiled. "I thought you'd never ask." We got married in a small church. There were no flowers, no music, just a few friends and family. But it was the happiest day of my life. We moved into a small room. Just one bed, a table, and 2 chairs. But we had love. Life was hard. Very hard. I worked all day. She worked at a library. We barely made enough money. But we smiled. We laughed. We dreamed. Then we had our first child. A baby boy. He was tiny and perfect. We cried tears of joy. But joy turned to worry. We had no money for hospital bills. Somehow we managed. She sold her ring. I took more hours at work. Then we had a daughter. 2 kids now. 2 mouths to feed. And prices were going up. I lost my job. The shop closed. Just like that. No warning. No last payment. We were broke again. The kids were hungry. We had no savings. Some nights, we only had bread and water. I felt like a failure. I looked at Lily and said, "I'm sorry." She held my hand. "We'll get through this," she said. She started baking cakes at night and selling them in the morning. I began writing again. Not poems this time. I wrote short stories and articles. I sent them to newspapers and websites. Most of them never replied. Some replied with one word, rejected. Still, we worked together. I helped her bake. She helped me edit my stories. We stayed up late. We held each other when we were tired. Then one day, one of my stories got accepted. A magazine wanted to publish it. They paid me $50. It felt like $5,000. I jumped. I laughed. Lily cried. "You did it," she whispered. "It was just the start." I wrote more. More magazines accepted my work. I started a blog. People began to follow my writing. They sent emails saying my words gave them hope. One day, a publisher contacted me. "Do you want to write a book?" he asked. I said yes with a shaking voice. It took me 6 months. I wrote a novel based on my life. I called it The Man Who Had Nothing. When it was published, I held the first copy in my hand and cried. Lily stood beside me, smiling. "I told you you're a writer." The book sold well. Not millions, but enough. We moved to a better house. We bought a car. Our kids went to a good school. I never forgot the nights of hunger, the days of fear, the months of pain. I never forgot the girl with the red umbrella who gave me a sandwich and stayed. People asked me, "What changed your life?" I always gave the same answer. Love. Love changed everything. She loved me when I had nothing. She stayed when things got worse. She believed when I had lost hope. We still live simply. We don't waste money. We still hold hands. We still laugh. We still dream. Sometimes we look back and talk about the past. "Do you remember our first home?" she asks. "Yes," I say. One bed, one table, 2 chairs, but so much love. We don't forget. We never will. Now I speak in schools. I tell young people to believe in themselves. I tell them to believe in love, in kindness, in hard work. I tell them this: you don't need to have everything to start. You just need one person who believes in you, and you must never give up. I write every day now. Books, stories, poems. My kids read my books. My son says he wants to be a writer too. I smile and say, "Then write. Start today." And Lily, she still bakes. Now she has her own bakery. People love her cakes. But more than that, they love her smile. That same smile she gave me outside the bakery long ago. People ask her, "How did you know he would succeed?" She just says, "I didn't. I just knew I loved him." And that was enough. Love is powerful. It can build a life. It can heal pain. It can turn failure into success. I had nothing, but she loved me anyway. And because she did, I have everything now. Not just money. Not just a house. I have a partner. A best friend. A reason to keep going. That's the real success. Not what I earned, but what we built together. If you like this story, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep learning. Stay motivated. This is your channel, Global English Tales.